Over here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've got... But listen, so... my relationship, they called him the program. Secure the leaders. I'm getting there. The man I was called, Freestar Collect, and the things... So my involvement...
This bird into space. 8
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems
Welcome to
green.
the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Touching down. Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship, Cora. Pets on starship.
You might want this.
Hello, Captain.
Hey, so I thought you might like it. I had almost forgotten. Anyway, you're quite welcome. If I see anything on you.
All right, we're here. There's something you should... That tale I mentioned before? The one I think is connected to an artifact? After planetfall, Solomon spent years. He called it the Empty Nest. Solomon's maps are locked up.
Hold it. Folks might be in danger, so you may want... I guess that'd be the marshal's call. Frankly, maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault.
He's in front of the building. You got me?
Situation.
If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
of us all.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
The hell am I supposed to do with that?
You need to stand back. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't... Now please, stand...
Aquila City at its finest, I see.
Well, I'll be damned. I won't hold my breath. Listen, Sam, just so you... For the others, though, you...
Thanks. I appreciate it. Glad I figured some of that was... It seems you got us...
All right. Some folks from the ship, they took everyone in. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say... In other words, they... Say what you have to. Also, find out what they...
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity.
Those guys are scared. I can tell.
Hey,
There's nothing we can't
the
have.
bank. I'm sending in a negotiator. Don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? Tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal... I don't know you. I'm so ready to get... We're staying as long as... On this... Yeah, I'm already sick to death of this place. Okay, I can see you're not just the marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, so let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe, and after that, we'll radio back where they are, and the marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. What, you think we want to stay locked? Then persuade the marshal. This whole damn job's gone wrong. So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy. What do you mean? You have to believe me, we never meant to take on. Damn it. I didn't think. Sometimes bad things. Nah, it's too late to... You go tell the marshal to get that shit.
Don't forget, there are lives at... I heard every... All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. That puts us in a very... Nah, you'd be wasting your time. Oh. I appreciate your idealism. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. Yeah. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards. If we try to move against them... What do you want? Credit? But those credits...
Maybe help the people first?
Now, I see two. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may... This key should unlock it.
Got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt, heads are gonna roll.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
Here. Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on... I spotted it. Hey, I'm gonna pick things up. I'll keep my eyes peeled. We won't be able to find Solomon's maps with those robbers crowding the bank. Yep.
SSNN says that spacers and the fleets are getting worse.
Let's see if we can push this. You want me to carry something for you? Later. Never mess with a code. Grizzly, not part of the job.
Thank you so much. Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe. We owe you everything. That was incredible. You really bailed the Marshal. Not exactly the finest hour. I just need a minute. I don't even know what to... Thank you so much.
Some bank. There's no money here. I think I got what, like $300?
Now I have two heroes.
We owe
Solomon
you
Coe
everything.
and you.
Yeah, $300 for an entire bank. Hey, you, go away.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big reward.
Garbage for a bank. Wow. And she's sitting there. I'm not gonna sit here and pick every one of those while she's sitting there. Hey, Jarrett, thank you so much for popping in.
That was incredible.
Not a problem, man. I think you're actually probably one of the first people that actually read the profile. Yeah, I did 5 years, one tour.
Thank you for saving my husband.
Please.
I heard the fight.
Let our
The
security forces
hostages,
do their
are they
work.
safe?
I was in Iraq. I went over and we did a lot of training the Iraqi national forces and doing route security.
That's good to hear. Those people aren't just
Yep,
citizens
and
of the free
2000
They're like family.
and
We all are. As for
2000
the Shaw gang,
2012, yeah.
we'll grieve for them.
2012, 2013.
Too. Here, you've more than earned this.
It's been a long time.
You got us out of it. As a matter of fact, if you're interested.
Everything will turn out just
All right. Now that lives are on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
We'll take it from here.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
Yeah, it has, and I'm still not the same person. It's been almost 10 years now, and actually, no, it has been 10 years.
Seems that way.
And I still have a hard time trying to,
She'll be a terror when she
trying to
grows
be
up.
around people.
Heard you were involved.
Oh. Just so you know what you're getting into.
I still
I'll
don't.
explain who we are.
I can't
the
interact
Freestar
real well with
Rangers
people. It's still a
ensure
rough
the
time.
safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling op, whatever needs
A lot of
doing
times
to
I just find myself locked in my house for the most part now.
like most things that are worth. But I imagine you've got some. Okay then. A word about my. That being said, So.
Might be a good fit for you.
Before you helped.
I don't even know what the hell I just accepted.
And we'll talk about you joining up.
Eventually, yeah. A lot better than some of my other
Then I
guys
suggest
that
you get
went
going.
over with me.
Welcome to the...
Make sure I'm still on the right mission. Yeah, I wasn't. Alright. That's what I thought.
Well, hey there.
Well, I appreciate it, my man. Still going to therapy and all kinds of stuff to help fix it, so.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Don't make it seem like you feel.
I mean,
Family has a few different deposit boxes secured.
it's just one of those things. I reminisce it, even if you weren't to pop in and like talk about it or anything. I still think back on it and everything. So I mean, to me, it really doesn't matter.
Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
It at least gives me something to talk about.
Let's see.
I'm assuming that's what I needed.
Oh, no. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed.
Give me just a second, Jared. I don't know. My bot's messing up again. So give me just a second to take a look here. See what happened. He likes to randomly silence people from time to time, and I don't know why. Yeah, there's no reason he should have... There you go, Jared. You should be able to talk again. I don't know why he would have
I guess we're having a good old-fashioned
modded you for that, but... There's no reason he should have modded you on that comment. Yeah, he...
We really gotta do this.
Yeah, apparently bots are one of them.
Yeah, well, That's a low blow there. No need to involve the little one. All right, fine.
Yeah, that was
He's my dad,
that was definitely
okay?
odd. I don't know why he did that
Not exactly
to you,
on
but
friendly terms.
we got it fixed.
He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just was... Yeah, well, sorry. All right.
My auto mod can be temperamental sometimes. My wife jumped in my chat the other day and was just talking about our kid, and all of a sudden he silenced her too, and I'm like, okay. I may have to turn him down a little bit more.
Nice job.
I'm still messing with him from time to time, so.
I'm just saying, my family.
I mean, the way the world is now, though, it wouldn't surprise me.
Really use someone helpful like you.
When I was growing up, this stuff was normal and nobody ever got offended over anything. But, you know, times have changed.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses?
It does, yes, you're right.
Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
And I think Bethesda's always had that outlook.
Once. Let's hear it.
Because most of their games allow you to romance either side.
Family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his aunt. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that.
All right, that's enough. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
Yes, that's very true. Bethesda has always been a, we'll make you a game, but ultimately it's your story, you decide how you want it to go. They've always been that way.
You're flying in the face of...
What do you want, Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But I'll get you out of my hair. They're in the other room.
My own father's trying to keep... No, that's it then. All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I... There. Well, you ain't wrong. First, it's in the middle of... But the empty nest...
But yeah, no, but Bethesda's always been a pretty decent company.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact. Let's get to that cave.
Oh, come on, Automod. I'm gonna turn you off, my good sir. Alright, give me just a second, Jarrett. Alright, you are good again. Yeah, so that's one thing I've definitely noticed with Starfield is
That's why we only use robots outside the walls.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's thinking. But give me just a second, Jared. I'm actually gonna go in. I'm gonna
In for us.
change his settings a little bit so that, because there's no reason he should be modding you out like that.
Spending time in hard G is a good workout. I don't need to like it though.
The Jansen family immigrated here from the UC. Been having a tough time of it. If you have any work, Marco Jansen would appreciate it.
Alright, there we go. He should no longer time you out. I've got him temporarily turned off. Obviously, I'll turn it back on if things seem like I need them modded, but as of right now, I don't. Yeah, so, like what I was in the process of saying before, AutoMod decided to be rude and whatnot, the way I kind of see this game is there's a lot of Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas style, a lot of Skyrim style, and I see it a lot like No Man's Sky, all kind of merged into one game. So far I've been having a blast with it. This is actually the first time I'm really diving into the story for the most part. I've played a couple of the story missions, but for the most part, from what everyone's been telling me and everything, is the game gets better once you complete the story and then you go into New Game Plus. So I'm kind of just trying to blitz through the story real quick, and then we'll get into the New Game Plus and actually explore and learn the rest of the game from there. But I've been having a blast with this game. Oh, it's Stream Elements that's auto-modding you. Alright, let me go in and fix them then. Give me a second here. I knew it wasn't one of my good, that it wasn't my Twitch one, because that one doesn't auto-mod you like that. Alright, so you're back to normal again. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm fixing that other one right now. Give me just a second here. You know what I think it is? Looking through here. Is it seems to think that you're yeah, it seems to think that that's what it is. So my Stream Elements does not like the fact that you are posting such long comments. So it was auto-modding you because of the length of your comments. So I went ahead and I shut that portion of him off. So you're good now. You should be good now. I just went through and just shut him off completely. So unless one of my mods turn themselves back on, you are perfectly safe from being auto-modded. But yeah, no, yeah, I know, right? But, one of the missions that I did, I don't know if you ever saw it, but it was the, I did the quest line for the, Crimson Pirates, and I'm actually technically one of them. So
Smugglers have
there's a
been
lot
known
of
to
things I
defend
can
their
do that.
Let's not get too careless.
So like, I run into them all the time, and instead of fighting them, they just talk to me. And like, if there's people that I want to intimidate or something, I'm just like, I'm with the Crimson Pirates, and then they like, oh, my bad, and then they basically do whatever the hell I want them to do.
Feels like old times. It'll take more than that.
I mean, I really don't have a side, as much as it's more of like, if you pay me, I'll do it. I've gone more mercenary style. Originally, I had planned on doing like just a pirate and being a space pirate, but I've noticed that smuggling and stuff like that really doesn't really do that much. So I've just kind of turned into a mercenary at this point. Oh, that went a lot farther than I was expecting it to. Oh, it fires straight. I thought it lobbed. Okay. I mean, it does. I'm currently sitting with over 300,000 credits. Actually, the ship that I have right now, I actually really like this ship. It's from doing a quest called the Mantis, and it's a bounty hunter ship. And I really actually enjoy the ship that I've got right now. I've done some upgrades to it, obviously, but that's Sam. I was like, Actually, there are railguns and stuff like that in the game. So eventually, like once I learn and everything, I'm gonna go into the shipbuilder, and I'm actually gonna build a ship from complete scratch. And I want it to basically be a juggernaut, or a what do you call them? A dreadnought ship. So it's gonna have a ton of guns and all kinds of stuff. That's my overall plan for shipbuilder. Plenty of shielded cargo, that way if for whatever reason I do end up picking up contraband or something, I'll have ways of smuggling it and hiding it. Okay. Lag on the grenade. Don't know how you get lag in a single player game, but sure.
Hey.
That's a really big piece of silver.
You're going down.
Really? There's still somebody. Who the hell is Ashta? Okay. Oh, it's a creature. Okay. I was like, that's a rock. I'm just kind of...
Find anything?
Might as well scan it while I'm at it. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Let's go ahead and pull it up real quick for you. I myself have a Beowulf. And that thing, it's really nice. Mine does probably a little bit less damage than your friend's, but mine's also got a couple of mods on it for being stealthy, so it still dumps out damage pretty decently for not having a... Which perk is it? Yeah, for not having my sniper certification, it still hits pretty hard. Yeah. That's one thing with this game is everyone's playthrough seems to be a lot different. Me and my brother, we did the exact same mission. And let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So I got this from the Mantis quest, and pretty decent armor and everything. It's a full suit, so I've got the suit, the helmet, and the backpack. And so mine came with the resource hauler, the sentinel, and the bolstering and stuff like that for like tanking damage. My brother got an entire set that was chameleon based, so when he crouched he turned invisible. So like everything just seems to be procedurally generated and randomized.
All different types of smugglers. Some ain't half bad, some ain't much better than Crimson Fleet.
So everyone's playthrough is just different.
Gotcha.
So, Jared, I know you said something about being a furry earlier, and I just gotta make a quick note on it. So, my wife was driving through town the other day, and she happened to drive past the park, and she saw a bunch of furries out there with, obviously, their, I don't know, you guys call them clothes, suits? Like, I don't know how you would explain that, but like, and she got home and she's like, they actually exist. I thought it was just a mythical thing, but they actually exist. I saw a bunch of them out in the park today. And it had me it just had me laughing. She never thought that furries actually existed. She thought it was just a thing. You call them fursuits?
Yeah,
okay.
company, I think.
I didn't know if you guys had like a specific term for them or whatnot, but... Another thing that I think they did really well in this game, though, now that I'm changing topics again. But, they gave the ability, like, so I can look over things and whatnot, and then if I'm up against a wall, you can actually when you aim down your sight, you'll look around the wall if it's a flat enough wall. It's something that I think I've been saying that they've needed in the Fallout games for a really long time, instead of exposing your whole body when you're trying to sneak. It's actually really, really nice and really well done. I'm actually really happy with the way that they built this game. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. At least not to my knowledge. What does that run for? $30 a piece? Oh, it's an exotic one, or legendary, whatever you want to call it. Nice.
What's the readout?
Oh, that took forever. What does that run for? It's the first time I'm really seeing that stuff, so. 264 I hit. That's actually really not bad at all for a resource. Use a weapon. Oh, use a weapon to break up the deposits. I'm trying to read your message, and I wasn't even paying attention to where I was shooting my laser. Oh, yeah, no, I got some friends that are, and whatnot, but me, myself, I'm not. But I don't hate on people for it. I mean, everyone's got their own life, everyone lives the ways that they want to, so. I mean, now if you give me like a onesie or something, like a Pikachu onesie or something like that, I'll run around in a Pikachu onesie. I've done some weird stuff.
Fine. Let's get going.
Why would you make a thing like this and not let me explore it? Assholes. Taking an effect yet? I don't know, man. My brain can be kind of stubborn and whatnot. I am definitely not very impressionable. I've always been my own person. I've always done what I want, when I want, how I want. Even my bosses get pretty agitated with it because I'll sit there and I'll yell at them.
We should bring Cora back here sometime. Tell ghost stories. I think she's still into that.
The way I see it, I'm too damn old to play fuck games and whatnot, so I'm just gonna tell you how it is. It's always how I've been.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. Now, let's talk. Oh, really? Saying I should... I see you again. You're dead.
Space AKs, space AKs.
This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
This ain't my fault, this is your fault. If you'd just let me do what I was doing in the first place. Alright, so I need something a little more powerful for these guys. No ammo in that. Oh, let's see what this does. Oh, I didn't realize my health was that low. Either that or they just hit like a frickin' freight train. Jesus. Let's see, do I have anything else in this inventory of weaponry that might just rip them to pieces? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's see what this motherfucker can do.
I think...
You must be Shaw.
What I am. Now you got past... Grabbed something. Now... Oh, really? I prefer my enemies.
Okay, so it didn't work that time.
Not sure you can...
Okay.
You don't scare me. Sick
Okay. Well. Looks like your ass just straight dies this time. Okay, well, she hurts.
Shoot everything!
Here, we'll just, throw a few grenades out there.
Today's not your day, pal.
Oh, now you guys don't want to fight? Fire at me. She was, yeah.
Well, they don't need it.
Sleeping or is it dead? It did. Okay. What do you mean by space AKs, Jarrett? I'm a little bit confused on that. I know I said something about it earlier, but... Oh, yeah, probably. There's all kinds of different guns and stuff like that. Like, I've run into so many different kinds that I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was an AK, modified of some kind. That thing looks so funny. Is it aggressive? It's aggressive. I'm about to put its ass down. I just wanted to scan the little bastard. Ooh, a little bit of stutter there. Alright, game, catch up. That way we're not doing the stuttery effect. There we go.
Should we warn him about the Ashta?
You're next.
Yeah, I just stopped a minute. It seems like it's doing okay now. Unfortunately, that's the biggest setback with this game is the fact that they capped it at 30 FPS.
Up here, doesn't it?
Hey Dad, want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
Is it doing better, Jarrett? Not chunking as that?
Okay, it's called Space.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's
Space
cargo.
is cold and dark.
Alright, cool.
Starships fly there like
Scan
comets.
You're
Now I can land.
Not bad.
Hey, we're back.
It was memorable. Just what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things...
Interstellar children's toy. That's gotta be one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Yeah, giant cradle spinner.
What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have.
What?
You keep installing new cool
Man,
things.
the galaxy's too big to be
It's
stuck
like
in the
Christmas
same
every
place.
day.
Guess we're done.
Lately,
Yes, we are.
I find myself spending more and more time.
Alright. Okay.
Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it? Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really. You matter too. I'm Mateo. Second one, but the first one, can you imagine? Take care of yourself. Ask if you've got questions. You're doing great out there.
I hate when I do that. So, what the hell's the next main mission then? I've completed them all. What the fuck is the next one? That makes no sense. Why wouldn't it just go into... Okay. Interesting. There was one that I'm looking for that... Okay, those are just activities. Huh. Yeah, those are faction quests. Miscellaneous missions, aka side missions. Interesting. I don't understand why there wouldn't be any more story after that. Unless I'm just not doing something right and there's supposed to be one that
Lay it
pops
on
up
me.
later. I don't know.
Yes?
Which is very possible.
See you later.
Guess we'll just do some other missions until a main one pops up. You know what? We're already here, so let's go ahead and do hers real quick.
I really appreciate you saying that. You know, while we've got a second, or if you've no telling how, then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the rank. ranks of the Vanguard.
Ah, and that must make you the Captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You can imagine my surprise when I was informed you were also the agent involved in the debacle between SysDef and the Crimson Fleet.
She's not talking about me,
Still
Jared, I swear.
Quite a mystery how that all went so wrong. In fact,
You'll never find out.
some of Commander Ikande's few remaining compatriots even went so far as to suggest we were making a mistake granting you an audience at all. And that we should instead strap you in irons. Tell me, why would they think something like that?
Because they know the real truth, and the UC never had a chance, and the fleet's too damn clever.
I guess you would, given your previous activities. Lucky for you, then, the UC has other needs for you. Let's get to business. We have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Well, I mean...
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very
It's only the
premise of this
truth,
meeting.
just saying.
While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, considering the fact that it took 15 turrets, my explosives, and literally all my ammunition, and my companion's ammunition, yeah. It's pretty damn alarming.
Considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance that what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request. Yeah, personally, I would wait. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. No, I'd
If the stakes weren't
grant
so
it.
high, we wouldn't be
I mean,
asking. But
if I was being
well,
good,
we're asking.
I would grant it because,
I'm inclined
well,
to agree.
save lives.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent.
40K.
The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Well.
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident?
Well,
Chief
time to
Sarkin,
pull out
what's
the
happening?
shoddy.
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Huh.
Good God.
No shit, right? God, sometimes people are just dumb.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do
I know,
it
right?
discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the
Well,
local
seeing as how
barracks
the
can
whole city
provide
just
support.
went on lockdown.
I'll make the
Pretty
order
sure they're gonna
myself.
panic.
Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, man.
Oh boy.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Why are you guys coming up? You guys should be going down. Jeez. Security these days. Always run in the opposite direction.
You! The EM rifle, damn it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you!
Please!
Well.
Can't stop!
That's it. Now hit him with every...
Ah, okay, they want me to not kill people, but instead they want me to zap them into oblivion and...
Say goodnight.
I'm over here just trying to stun him, and my guy's over here just killing him. The hell?
Thank you for what you did. The way those people were acting. I've seen this before.
I don't know. We tried to but some of the other officers...
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, it affects everyone differently, but some people... You kill the morph, you break the hold. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please.
Well. Shit has hitteth the fan.
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Good!
Officer. Take whatever we can get. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. No? One fire team to spare.
Yep, and this gear is not going to be enough. I can promise you that.
Any more, my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we.
Make sure all my weapons are reloaded.
For some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
What do you think, Jarrett? Should I have him come help me or should I have him hold back? That's kind of my thought. That's why I'm like, so I'm leaving it up to you. Take them along for their loot?
Roger.
All right.
We're on you.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC.
Swear to God, they damaged my ship. I'm really gonna have a meltdown here. There he is, hiding back there. See if we can get a sneak hit off on him, get some extra damage in there. My guy, you might, yep. Get away from that grenade. Yep, that's one down. He did. He got roasted. Oh, well, hello there. Yeah, we gonna take that. We going Fallout 4 up in this bitch. Alright, where's the other guy? The other guy dropped down too? Oh wow, look at that. He survives. Other one dies. The leader dies. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's get our sneak damage in. Actually, this thing is ripping that Terramorph to shreds.
It's not working. It's never going to work.
I'm actually, that thing,
all wrapped up.
Beowulf. Got stopping power, that's for sure.
We should go tell the sergeant. What happened?
I wonder what Jacob would think of a co helping to save New Atlantis. Damn if I'm not proud of it, though.
Take the money. Because you know why not.
Thank the heavens you're back in one piece. Well, I guess our people weren't so lucky.
The cabinet's already got a plan in place to make sure attacks like this never happen again.
Can't happen soon enough. Thank you.
The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Y'all are wounded, but none of y'all came to help. Assaultron PA. Yeah, they'll be waiting there for like the next 30 years. Just to see the doctor.
Nothing's getting to the cabinet.
That's a relief to hear. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll take my gratitude and
I have
credits.
some ideas on that front, Captain, but we'll get to that. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and someone who knows precisely the sort. The Cabinet wants you, Captain.
Oh, of course you do. Tell me what I'm getting first, and then I'll consider it.
In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. Get you access to those credits and real estate you're after. So, will you help us? It has
What
its
do I get
perks.
for being a citizen? Huh?
Only citizens can purchase property in the city. We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC. There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get
You
you
keep
on
saying
your
that,
feet.
but how much?
But above all, you'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy. If you're willing
Really?
to help us, we can open
Yeah, I know
that
tax
door.
breaks.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, We, of course,
Here you go.
won't be
Thanks for being a
sending you in
citizen.
without
Here's a
Deputy
discount on whatever you want to
McIntyre
buy.
in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be. You should be able to find her. And on behalf of
Those creatures kill innocent citizens. They're not killing anymore.
9,600 credits
didn't get
just
where we
for
are by
defeating
check in
with Chief
three
Engineer
Laurels, in
Kulkarni.
fact.
Start getting the
Terramorphs.
plan together.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Assholes.
Ago.
3 Terramorphs and you can only pay me roughly 10 grand.
These orders.
Dog doo-doo.
But you know who this is, correct? Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Who are you talking to, huh?
That must make you our new envoy. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. And you're someone I've already heard plenty about. One of the few
I'm sure you have.
survivors of the Sysdef debacle and defender of New Atlantis. Not sure if I should duck for cover around you or shake your hand, but you have my thanks for what you did for the city regardless. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor. Accessing the
I know, you guys
Terramorph
have said
data
that
and
like 4
beyond.
different times now.
We're
Thank
going
you.
to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives.
So what
You
you're
do
telling
know
me
what
is you
the
set me up with a
archives
battleship
are,
class
correct?
destroyer, right? That made absolutely no sense, but you know, hey.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives, you see.
Yeah.
Now,
We know
the
about all
UC
this already. Thank
took
you.
them both and
Just shut your mouth and give me what I want.
very funny. This is going to be hard enough.
I thought it was funny.
Both ambassadors have reasons they won't or can't work with us. Now, I'll provide. And I do mean, though, that. But it does mean we need to. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador.
Well then, hope.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate. Use your experiences as a member of the. And who knows? But my. Certainly. You see intel, but getting caught. So, now we recover. But there's also a disgruntled. All right. And take these.
It doesn't bother you that I'm skipping through the talking scenes, right?
Okay. Hello.
If you're actually wanting to actually listen to them, just let me know and I can actually go through and we'll
Yes.
just listen to them.
Captain.
What do I need to
Would
talk
you
to
like
her
to
again for?
Ambassador Balmores. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion he's since...
Okay.
It does.
Yeah, I
We're not
don't know
100%
why my
on his
story is just
public
kind of like ended at the
scans,
moment. Like, I know
your
I haven't
task is to-
completed it, but
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy... Here. And fair warning. Now, if you have additional... I'd suggest... Be smart out there, Captain.
yeah, if my story was here, I would do it, but I'm currently done with the story at the moment, so I don't know what's going on with that. If you have any ideas, feel free to share.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? That's kind of my thought at the moment. That's why I'm kind of doing the faction quest and stuff right now, so. Nope, not through there.
I wonder if anyone really knows.
You are a visitor? They have mixers for expats at the embassy every now and then.
Visitor.
I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed.
No, I'm not.
Sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Lobby or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives. Some of the most highly guarded information, and I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't...
Ambassador, I can't emphasize how important this is.
And who might you... Oh, I recognize that face. You're a Co, aren't you? Didn't you run away?
Really? An explorer's
Does this get me access?
Imagine if this... We owe it to...
It's a disturbing thought, Mr. Co. And while it is my job to protect the people of the Collective, the way to do that, I believe, is... Let me be frank. I will not be the... You're I'm listening. Less than a gen...
Okay, well, that didn't work.
If you think some flower...
Okay, she's really just not into this talking stuff.
Oh, yeah. Captain, I'm sorry.
Quarters. And you? Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room.
Let me see what I can do here.
Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Let me know if it's fixed at all, Jarrett.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Seems good now. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it likes to do that. I don't know why. Because I've got real good internet and whatnot, but every now and then it definitely likes to get goofy. Secret agent man. Should I do it? Do I do it? I mean, I will take her credits that are just kind of sitting right there on the table, though. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Something tells me that wasn't the right key. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Give me a minute. It's, for whatever reason, right around this time, my internet likes to kind of bug a minute, so let's just kind of see what happens here. If it continues to happen, If it's still doing it in like the next 30 seconds, I'll close the stream down and I'll restart it and we'll see if that fixes it. But let me know if it's still doing it on your side, Jarrett.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think
yeah, it's for some reason right around this time of day, it likes to bug out like that for whatever reason, and I don't know why.
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up?
If it does it again, Cameron, I heard them say Cameron, and I fucking went Cameron. If it does it again, Jarrett, just let me know, and then I'll close the stream out and I'll restart it.
Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh? Good night, Eva.
So just bear with me one moment, guys, and we'll see if that fixes everything.